Welcome back to the Grand Solar Minimum channel. Today is Thursday, November 21st, 2019. Let's take a look at our solar conditions. Right now, our solar wind speeds are sitting at a moderate 475 even kilometers per second with a density of 8.3. We are now 8 days in a row without sunspots. Checking out the eastern limb, there's there appears to be a region of activity, but nothing to be concerned of right now. That's 244 days without sunspots in 2019. Our TCI is unchanged at 3.73. The KP indices are at a 2 right now with a 24-hour max of a 2. And we are currently inside a solar wind stream that right now we are sitting at KPs of 2, so we are not expecting any kind of geomagnetic activity unless things kind of pick up over the next 12 to 24 hours. Right now, still not anywhere near G1 geomagnetic storm levels. All right, let's take a look at our UK weather update first. Let's check out the full radar. And I also wanted to show you this. This is something we haven't seen in a couple days here. The flood alerts have gone way down. We're talking a total of 47 altogether. 6 flood warnings, 41 flood alerts, 0 severe flood warnings. So good news for the UK. The flooding is starting to die down. We're still dealing with water standing in most places in these areas, but at least we're not talking about hundreds of flood warnings happening at this time. So a little bit of good news there. And let's take a look at our radar in motion. Right now we're dealing with heavy showers in parts of Ireland. Wales is dealing with some rain as well. Some parts of France, also Norway getting your snow this morning, as you have been for the past several days. Showers and storms across Germany and Poland and Romania as well. But here, I'll go ahead and give you guys your forecast for the UK. Today, southwest England will see rain spreading in heavy in places as well. A few showers will affect the east and northeast of Scotland. Most other areas will be dry, but also cloudy and cold. Northwest Britain should be the best spot for sunny conditions. Tonight, some clearing in the northwest along with patchy frost. Many other areas will be cloudy with showery rain in places, heavy in parts of the south and southwest. And on Friday, many areas stay mostly cloudy with showery rain. This perhaps turning heavy and persistent in parts of southwest Britain. Northwestern areas likely to be the sunniest of the entire area. Slightly less cold in general on Friday. So a little bit of a mild streak expected here right before we go into December. Lots of back and forth too. Temperatures are going to plummet, and then we're going to have a mild spell before temperatures plummet again. Again, I'll keep you updated the best I can on this right now, but here we are dealing with some rain. Thankfully, not anything too bad at this moment. Like I said, looking at the flood alerts again, we're in much better shape than what we were a couple weeks ago. So. Also, this is UK related. This storm that's out in the Atlantic Ocean. This storm's tracks all agree that it is heading straight for the UK on the southwestern side. So, late part of the year for a storm to develop. However, it's got a long way to go if it's going to have any kind of impact. So, no need to fret at this time. This storm is way off in the Atlantic. We're talking days before it even comes close to the UK, but we'll also check our full outlook on the GFS as well on Friday night to see how much progress we've seen on that particular storm system. But right now it's way too far on the Atlantic to even be thinking about for the UK. And let's check out what's happening here in the States. Well, tell you what, let's take a tour. Let's go all the way up here to Alaska. Let's start up here. You folks up here haven't gotten any attention. Fairbanks, dealing with some light showers. Wow, that's a mixture between snow and showers, eh? Anchorage, Alaska, dry at the moment. Some spots of snow in Nome. Snow showers developing near Bethel, Alaska as well. And let's say aloha to our friends in Hawaii. You are part of the U.S. Oh, look at these little islands over here. Isn't it cute? All right, let's zoom in a little bit here. Take a look at this. Some spotty rain showers along the main island, and other than that, it is typical Hawaiian weather for you folks out there. Some storms and showers off to the west of the Hawaiian Islands, but right now, pretty much decent weather. All right, let's zoom back out and take a look at the lower 48, and we're swimming back to the land here. Here we go. All right, gotta love live broadcast here, folks. So we got a major low pressure system setting up across the mid part of the United States. Right now it is heading into Indiana. The worst of it is in southern Minnesota and Wisconsin. Snow on the Ontario side of this. South Dakota, North Dakota also seeing some slight snow showers. Northeast, finally, all is clear, but we're dealing with a lot of patchy fog and some light showers right now in the four quarter states. That could change later as well. Here is the minimum temperatures for today. As you see, cold in the northwest once again in Montana, North Dakota, Minnesota. The cold air remains and comes back. And a little bit warmer for people in Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, and the South. Nice weather today for you. Those of us living in the northwest and the northeast, it's going to feel more like a raw, late, I should say early spring day, because we're going to be in the 40s. That's balmy compared to what the temperatures we've had lately. And here's an outlook. Thursday. This is for Friday. And we have lots of moisture across the country. Cold front right behind that. And going into Saturday, we see more moisture pushing off to the east and the south. Showers and thunderstorms in the south. Frozen preset for the Ohio Valley in the northeast. All snow for Denver and also parts of Kansas. And then we have Sunday. Getting a bit hairy here in the northeast. Some icing possible across the state of Ohio, Pennsylvania, and the capital region of New York, Massachusetts. Also, Vermont and New Hampshire could be in on the icing as well. Minnesota and Wisconsin, what you don't need is frozen precipitation. We are dealing with propane shortages across the United States. A lot of these farmers order up tanks of propane to use as their dryers are drying off the grain, and we are dealing with plenty of wet weather, as you can see here according to our extended outlook forecast. Rain for a lot of people in those areas that are still trying to harvest, especially parts of Iowa. Thankfully it gets a dry day there, but not so much the case for Minnesota, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Wisconsin on Sunday. Taking a look at our frost freeze line right now. It's not too bad, but it's starting to get cold once again across the northwest and spreading southward. Right now, the warm spot, the Ohio Valley, Tennessee, and the south, while the rest of us are right on cue as far as what we're supposed to be at for this time of year. Right now, the snow party is up in Canada. Lots of it, too. Heavy snow amounts just above that United States-Canadian border line, but nonetheless, that Arctic cold air is staying up north and bringing lots of snow. Now, we are seeing snow in parts of Wyoming, Colorado, Utah, and the mountains, so we will see some accumulations in those areas. But for the most part, for the next couple of days, the white stuff will be avoiding the U.S. for now. Taking a look at the storm system today that's moving through parts of Iowa, Minnesota, you guys are getting snow, so not good there for harvest efforts. That storm moves out into Canada, and then more rain across the south as we go into Saturday into Sunday. And then another storm system forms on Sunday evening, racing into the northeast, bringing a mixed bag of rain, snow, and freezing ice to the area. As that moves off, a little bit more colder air comes in. Alberta Clipper trying to make its way in the United States, but not quite. But another low pressure formation happens again on Wednesday, November 27th, going through the same areas: Iowa, Wisconsin, Indiana, Illinois, and Ohio, and Michigan. More rain for you. Cold air behind that on Thanksgiving. And just a mess on this map. Lots of rain, lots of snow, potential for some pretty decent sized storms here as we get into December, and a lot more colder air with this moisture. Man, we got a doozy coming up on December 6th, folks. The size of this thing is just unreal. I mean, good Lord. So we got a lot of weather to watch, a lot of stuff to keep our eyes on, folks. This is only the beginning. That cold front, by the way, that we're talking about in the first week of December, that's dipping all the way down to Mexico. Yeah. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for us this morning. We will be back tomorrow live at Friday morning and then again Friday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Until then, guys, we hope everybody has a great day and we will talk soon. Take care.
Do you like this show? Give us a thumbs up. Want to support us more? Share to your favorite social media platform. Buy a t-shirt or become a Patreon. All links are in the description.